hurry to leave.
Time to be heading home.
Seems my days are naught but toil.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
What brings you here?
Whatever 'tis, I'll Dare I presume I've caught your eye? I can't say fair ever did much for me.
Time to be heading home.
We shall await you here, Master.
To be said, peace
Lots to
and
do.
quiet.
Precious little time.
I fear I've not useful to
That all you wanted to ask? Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in the lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick.
All this
Worrying's giving me an achy back. Can't say I've any tidings to share.
I'm not interested.
My bed, please. Aught you need of me?
I fear I've not
It's been a hard day.
I'm in no mood for a...
always sets me to thinking, this place.
It's been a hard day.
At last! 'Tis a relief to be at your side again, Master.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I knew not what to think when we first arrived here. All those stairs struck me as rather sinister.
Indeed. All the while, 'twas a training ground for thieves of prodigious talent.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Over here, if you please. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my special... One never can have too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Tis pleasantly cool here, what with the canopy overhead.
Stay watchful. There's no telling what might be lurking amongst the trees.
Indeed, you are correct.
There, Master! Saurians! Careful now! I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Over here, if you would. This way, Master. We cannot break it from this side. I'll lead the way.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Of course.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! On my way! Thank you. Have no fear. Everything will be fine. I've grabbed hold of our bow. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Not trained for this. This ain't my problem.
Don't think I'll stand for it.
Whoa, no. Loose coil about. Everyone's as tired as I am. Not waiting doing anything. I'm sure a man rowing. Time for an early song. I'm not dreaming, am I? Looks my back's acting up today. Do with a decent supper.
Over here, if you please.
Let's take it easy today.
This is a surprising development.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Mayhap the one we're here to meet intends to arrive at a different time of day.
I'm not sure we're making any progress here. We might want to remind ourselves of the particulars of our task.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Right.
Living's hard, but dreams are this hard.
Seems I'm not the only one who's too busy to rest.
Pleasant breeze.
Say, have you been to Harv? 'Tis a quaint little village down by the... Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide berth. I hear he sets out to sea on his boat, day after day, only to be returned to shore by the brine again and again. As if that wasn't queer enough, he's apt to talk your ear off about some world he believes lies beyond the sea. I cannot fathom his obsession. I suppose losing his family must have driven him to madness. In my line of business, patience is key.
Gather round. Treat your
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Should my story entertain you? Nay, even
You're the Arisen, aye? There's aught I'd ask of you. A personage of great esteem is to return from Batal to Vermin. I speak of Sir Augustin. He is a noble and the leading voice of opposition against the Queen Regent. Your aid is requested in guarding his ox cart as it travels the high road. As a potential ally to your cause, 'twould do you no favors if he were to come to harm. I trust he will cooperate. And bear in mind that this is a matter of the utmost secrecy. Not even the captain of the guard has been informed of it. You have your orders. Read them and follow them to the letter.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
Fancy a look at my wares? This isn't much to go on. My bed. Well met, son. How might I be of service?
You have your orders.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Ooh, stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
I just know it.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Lots to do. Have precious little
Need
time.
anything?
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Got work needs doing.
I do like it here, but it can get
Do
very
stop
dull.
and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come back as well. Take a look while you're here, eh? Coins no good if you want yourself to
Very
look at my
taken
wares.
care of before the day's done.
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
With a ferry stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
'Tis not an item to be squandered.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your... Aye, got some coin to spare your Much appreciated. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close. Add your thoughts to this tale of
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Welcome. My legs are stiff.
We must rest. Though
The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
shall we check our packs and be off?
A new day, a new perspective.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace. I have attempted to do the same. Would that I could undertake the task myself. What say you, your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? Very well. I would not think to press you on this matter. Perhaps you would consider taking on a different task then. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your Majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
So,
there is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit, and many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? Very well. I would not think to do not forget that we would...
I feel more welcome here than any place else. Shall we get some rest then?
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Welcome.
Suppose I'm tired.
Not sure what they expect.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I'm in fine fettle.
Those recruits don't know pommel from point.
I will protect you. Bear in mind that the group will seek out women with unwavering persistence.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily easy to counter.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Might we not use their range to our advantage?
Well aware of
Focus. A moment of indecision may spell our doom. Here and now.
How could I have forestalled this? Enough! I must keep a...
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
It's this way.
Plus, not at the expense of my duty.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
True enough.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area.
It is a glad thing we rested when we did.
We must not let down our guard.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I must keep a clear mind.
I will finish this, here and now.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side. It is rather narrow here. Be on your guard. Let us proceed with due caution.
Ingenious. My own master must hear of this.
Now that's a surprise.
I did my best to match your skill, master.
No harm shall come to you.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. What did you do to provoke it? It was most unwise. You ought not to be so careless. Fire's fury shan't be availed against this foe. I will protect you. Well done! Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Never you fret. We all have our moments.
Let me get that. This downpour is most unfortunate.
Let us consider it a blessing from the heavens.
Right you are.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for you. Our mission is simple. Sir Augustin will board the ox cart, and we must safeguard it from would-be assailants till it reaches its destination. See to it that none approach. The Queen Regent's supporters will come for Sir Augustin's head. Of this, we can be certain. Oh, a quiet day is a welcome one. Come along now. What was that sound? Who's there?
Hold a moment. I'll be handling Augustin's escort from here.
Foul brigand! We shan't allow Sir Augustin to fall prey to the likes of you!
There's no need for theatrics. I know your aim here. Ah, here's a surprise. We met at the tavern, remember? Fair warning, cuz this craven isn't worthy of your trust.
He speaks madness! Subdue him at once, ere he injures our noble charge!
Why, if 'tisn't Sir Ragnar from the tavern. Now 2 parties ask our aid, but which of them more deserving?
The decision is yours, Arisen. I trust in your judgment.
You would betray me. Have you lost all sense?
You believe me, then? That's a bit of a relief, actually. Thanks, cuz.
You have my protection.
Curse you! All that planning and... for what?
Phew! I appreciate the confidence, cuz 'twas a welcome surprise. But I can't linger here, I'm afraid. My apologies for this. Follow after me if you can. Succeed, and I'll share the truth of all of this.
The decision is yours, Arisen. I trust in your judgment.
Choppers, Master! Dare I say it? We trounced our foe. Well and truly.
We mustn't allow ourselves to try. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
On my way!
Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
Understood.
Master! Master, can you hear me? Are you unharmed?
Pray seek an exit. I shall search for a way to rejoin you.
We meet again. Hoy there. I take it you lost your footing as well? You seem to have fared better than I did. I took the fall for Augustine, only to find myself waist deep in monsters. Still, so long as he escaped, I'd wagered that makes this a job well done. Speaking of, I was to tell you the truth behind all of this, wasn't I? I'll be glad to oblige you, of course, but we ought to get moving first. What say I explain while we search for an exit? Time to get to work. From what I've seen of your skills during that mess in the tavern and today's business, I can say you're really something. And my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of unparalleled skill. Though of late, I've mostly been playing escort to spineless nobles. Turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, the list of those who can afford his services grows shorter and comes to be written in finer ink. Makes for a duller life, though I can't say I've any complaints about the weight of my pockets. Still, I hunger for a real battlefield, where a single misstep spells death. I crave the simplicity of it. There's naught else like it. The clashing of bodies and wills. I'd not say no to a fight with you. Let's have at it when I'm all healed up, eh? Mayhap, I'll not give you a choice in the matter. I'm not sure what's brought me here. I suppose I'll have a few drinks and hit the hay. That escort mission was a trap concocted entirely for your benefit, you know. It was supposed to give those responsible a means to incriminate you. But Augustin is no fool. He had his doubts about his summons to Vermin and hired me to watch over him in an unofficial capacity. So I looked into the cart that would be escorting him, and lo and behold, I found your name. But 'twasn't on the list of hired guards, oh no. Rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for. In short, you had been called in to act the part of the culprit. Mark my words, if you'd carried on with them, Augustin would have been slain, and you would have been held responsible. You'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for me. Aye, methinks I've earned my pay this time, and then some. I protected my charge and got you away from the scene without your being branded a murderer and thrown in jail. Now all that remains is to escape this place. I expect we'll find a way out soon enough, if we only press on. Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot came from, and what you did to warrant it. One thing's for certain, you must have powerful enemies in Vermin. But why? 'Tis not as though you're the arisen true. What? You are the arisen? Ha! 'Tis a small world indeed. You've piqued my interest even further, cuz I've no business here. Best I hit the road. Right, let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the exit can't be far. Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. Don't worry, cuz I'll be fine on my own. After all, I can't afford to die here. We haven't had ourselves a real bout yet. We'll see each other again. You can count on that. And when we do, you'd best be ready for the fight of your life.
We are reunited at last, Master. I do hope you encountered no trouble in the cave.
Our task is complete.
I could swear I've seen what's needed here amidst what we have in storage. I shan't let them harm you.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
One can see far to the distance from here.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
Right you are. Here we go again.
You fight. To arms.
Understood.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look. Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Oh, well spotted. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant.
We've a choice of where to go. But how to know the path best traveled?
Fretting will get us nowhere. Let us pick a path and see where it takes us. I will protect you.
Forgive me for being a burden arisen.
Not bad. No harm shall come to you. Well done, Master.
You'll like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
Wolves, if I've ever seen them.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
We've an opening. Focus your attacks.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Lion. One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. My word. This ox cart has been destroyed.
The work of goblins, mayhap.
We must remain vigilant.
Such treasures are seldom found.
How exciting. My heart is fit to burst.
We've scoured the place from top to bottom. I very much doubt there's aught left to find now.
Let us make for a safe location where we might regain our strength.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment! You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Rally! Reinforcements have come to aid our foe!
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. Not fall too powerless. Come, follow my example.
Splendid.
On my way!
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I'll get you for that. You looking for a fight? Still in the fight.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. It seems we have enraged our foe. Why do you not use their rage to our advantage?
No respect for this. Make it quick. I ain't keen to drag this out.
You're asking for it.
Gladly stay a while.
The day grows darker with our every step.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should... Be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed? Perchance. Do come again.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm... Sometimes I wonder if I'm caught.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for...
Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Ready to forge on?